5 reasons empaths need to set boundaries. Today we're diving into the world of empaths and boundaries, and boy do I know how challenging they can be for empaths. You see, you have this innate desire to please others and avoid hurting or offending anyone. It's like you have a built-in people-pleasing mode that kicks in automatically. But here's the thing, this can lead to a whole lot of burnout and emotional exhaustion. The good news is that you can avoid this by setting boundaries. Buckle up, my empathic warriors, because we're about to embark on a journey of self-empowerment and emotional balance by setting boundaries. Trust me, it's going to be a game changer. 1. Other people's feelings are not your responsibility. One significant reason empaths need boundaries is because, as empathic individuals, they often feel an intense responsibility for other people's feelings. But it's important to understand that other people's feelings are not your responsibility. As empaths, you have this amazing ability to deeply feel and understand the emotions of others. However, this can quickly become overwhelming if you constantly absorb and carry the weight of everyone else's feelings. I know, you genuinely care about people, and it's natural for you to want to help and make their pain go away. But if you don't establish healthy boundaries, you run the risk of getting emotionally drained and overwhelmed. That's why it's so crucial for you to set boundaries and remind yourself that you can offer support and compassion without taking on the full weight of someone else's emotions. Boundaries give you the chance to prioritize yourself and your own well-being. They help you separate your own feelings from those of others, which can sometimes get muddled when you're soaking up everyone's emotions. By understanding that you're not solely responsible for fixing or solving others' emotional challenges, you can let go of that unnecessary guilt and pressure you put on yourself. You know what else? Boundaries also help you avoid falling into codependent patterns. As an empath, you're prone to giving so much of yourself that you forget to take care of your own needs. But by asserting your limitations and clearly communicating your boundaries, you can create healthier relationships. You can still be there for others, offering your support and empathy while also ensuring that your own mental and emotional health stays intact. So, my empathic friends, let's make setting boundaries a priority. Remember, it's okay to say no sometimes and to prioritize yourself. You have this incredible gift of empathy, but you need to take care of yourself first. By doing so, you can continue to be there for others while keeping your own energy and emotional well-being in check. 2. Establish a sense of grounding and safety. As an empath, you have this incredible ability to feel things deeply, which can be both a blessing and a curse. You see, when you're constantly absorbing the emotions of others, it's easy to get lost in a whirlwind of feelings, leaving you feeling overwhelmed and scattered. That's where boundaries come in. They act as your superhero cape, empowering you to create your own personal safety net. By setting boundaries, you're essentially saying, hey, I value my emotional well-being, and I deserve a sense of stability. When you have clear boundaries in place, it allows you to distinguish between your own emotions and those you pick up from others. It's like putting up a filter that helps you separate what's truly yours from what you've absorbed from external sources. This filter helps you maintain a solid sense of self, preventing you from getting lost in the emotional roller coasters of those around you. Think of it as an anchor that keeps you steady amidst the storm. Boundaries ground you in your own truth and ensures that you don't get swept away by the turbulent tides of others' emotions. It's like finding that solid rock to hold on to when the waves of intensity crash around you. Moreover, having boundaries helps you create a safe space within yourself. It's like having a cozy little sanctuary where you can retreat when things become too overwhelming. This safe space allows you to recharge, replenish your energy, and reconnect with yourself. 3. to maintain energy levels. Your ability to tune into the emotions of others is like having a supercharged antenna that picks up on everyone's vibes. But the problem is that constantly absorbing other people's energy can leave you feeling completely drained. That's where boundaries swoop in to save the day. They're like your trusty shield, protecting your energy reserves from being zapped away. When you set boundaries, you're basically saying, hey, I need to take care of my own energy too. You see, without proper boundaries, you can become a walking power outlet, unintentionally absorbing and taking on the energy of everyone you encounter. And let's face it, the world is filled with all sorts of unfavorable, negative energy. So it's vital for you to establish limits to prevent you from becoming emotionally and energetically overloaded. By setting boundaries, you create a sacred space for yourself where you can recharge and replenish your energy. It's like creating a cozy oasis amidst the chaos of emotions. When you have these clear boundaries in place, you can step back and take a breather, giving yourself the much-needed time and space to rejuvenate. Think of it as fueling up your empathic engine. Just as a car needs to refuel to keep running smoothly, you need to refuel your energy tanks too. Boundaries act as the gas station, allowing you to replenish your energy reserves so that you can continue to navigate the world with compassion and understanding. 4. So that you're not carrying extra baggage. When you have the ability to feel and understand the emotions of others, you risk carrying more baggage than an airport luggage carousel if you don't set boundaries. Think about it like this. You're at a crowded airport, and you start grabbing bags left and right, trying to help everyone with their heavy load. Before you know it, you're buried under a mountain of suitcases, and you can barely move. Well, the same can happen to empaths if you don't establish healthy boundaries. When you don't set boundaries, you risk taking on the energy and emotions of others, which can quickly pile up and become our own baggage to sort through. It's like wearing a backpack filled with other people's emotional stuff, and it can weigh you down, both physically and mentally. But fear not, my empath warriors, because setting boundaries is your secret weapon to help lighten the load. Boundaries act as the filters that help you discern which emotions and energies are truly yours to carry and which ones belong to someone else. They empower you to say, hey, this isn't mine to handle, and I don't need to carry it around. By establishing clear boundaries, you can release the weight of unnecessary emotional baggage. It's like unpacking that overloaded backpack and only keeping what's truly essential. You free yourself from the burden of shouldering the emotions of others, allowing you to focus on your own well-being and personal growth. Remember, it's not selfish to prioritize yourself and your emotional health. By setting boundaries, you create a space where you can breathe freely and move more effortlessly through life. You become more discerning about the baggage you choose to carry, letting go of what doesn't serve you and embracing what truly aligns with your authentic self. So, my empathic friends, embrace the power of boundaries to lighten your load. By doing so, you can navigate the world with greater ease and grace, leaving unnecessary baggage behind. You deserve to walk through life feeling light and free. So go ahead, set those boundaries, and let go of the extra baggage. Your journey as an empath will become so much more joyful and fulfilling. 5. To prevent overwhelm and burnout. While being an empath is totally awesome, feeling exhausted, drained, and on the brink of burnout isn't. You're like a sponge, soaking up all the energies and emotions from everyone around you. Without boundaries, you become a vessel for other people's pain, stress, and every other negative emotion they might be carrying. With empaths, it doesn't take long for them to experience overwhelm and burnout. One night out can have you floored. Doing the whole meet and greet thing, hugging, and shaking hands is a recipe for disaster if you're not fully grounded before going into such environments. Not only that, but because you're so caring, you become everyone's shoulder to cry on, and you've always got someone else's drama to attend to. By establishing boundaries with friends and loved ones, you can avoid this. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, let us know how in the comments section. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more empowering content. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.